The foul-colored smoke of war hangs along Syria's northern border with Turkey like a curtain. But today, people on both sides of it were mourning their dead. The funerals have begun. In Turkey, a family mourned their 9-month-old son, killed when Kurdish militias in Syria fired across the border in the face of the Turkish army's advance. While in Syria, a funeral was held for a 12-year-old boy killed in a Turkish attack yesterday. The UN says the Turkish offensive has now displaced more than 100,000 people.
We've received disturbing reports that airstrikes and ground-based attacks by the Turkish army and affiliated armed groups have affected key civilian infrastructure.
The rest of the region is watching, worrying, and wondering how long this latest curve in the Syrian conflict will last.
Kurdish leaders here in northern Iraq say they're extremely worried about their Syrian brethren just across the border. But Iraqi Kurds have their own tightrope to walk when it comes to Turkey.
The Kurdish economy, thriving compared to the rest of Iraq, depends on an open border with Turkey. Northern Iraq is already hosting huge numbers of Syrian refugees from previous years. Jihad Salahaddin, a Syrian Kurd, fled to avoid conscription. His parents still live in Qamishli, a town along the Turkish border in the east. No one cares, he says. All the world is watching what Turkey is doing to Syria, but no one does anything. Why? A car bomb exploded in the middle of Qamishli today, spreading even more panic. Islamic State militants suspected. And in Washington, U.S. defense officials took to their podiums to deny that the U.S. had green-lighted the Turkish incursion. The U.S. is now threatening economic sanctions against Turkey. More smoke and uncertainty. Margaret Evans, CBC News, Erbil, Northern Iraq.